We are back with more of our Buff Dudes body weight plan. Today, we're gonna be focusing on the chesticles. So even if you're at home, you're in a gym, you're in a garage, you can get this done. We're gonna get started right now with push-up with knee tuck. Hell yeah. What a way to get this workout started. That's 20 reps. We're gonna be doing 4 sets, and you're really gonna be feeling it in the clavicular portion of your chest. As you can see, you're at a slight decline, seeing as your legs are elevated on the ball. And even though we are focusing on isolating chest in this workout, we're getting a little bit of legs in this first exercise with the knee tuck. And I can barely talk, damn. This is getting off to a pretty intense start. So we're gonna be doing 4 sets, 20 reps.
Wow, yeah. Those are definitely tough. And with something like the knee tuck with the push-up, the core is going to be engaged in this motion. One, because you're kind of in that plank position, so you have to stabilize your spine, make sure you're not dipping down too much or raising it too high. So it has to be contracted. And with combining that movement, the push-up movement, with the knee tuck, you will be engaging your abdominals a little bit more. But like Hudson was saying, your quads will actually be involved, specifically your rectus femoris muscle, because that actually helped with the hip kind of flexion, bring your knee upwards. So whether you know it or not, it's definitely gonna be activated and it can start burning. So don't let that concern you. It is one of the actual functions of the rectus femoris, but you know, you really try to not only focus on the chest with pushing motion, but the knee tuck. Try to get that core and the abdominals engaged too, because that'll help stabilize the movement, because it can feel a little bit unstable, especially on the stability ball here. Although it's called the stability ball, it can make you very unstable. So that's what's great about this first exercise, is it encompasses quite a bit.
So we kind of punished you with the last exercise, and you can curse me now or curse me later, because we're following it up with another superset. It's gonna be 1 arm assisted push-ups, supersetted with windshield wiper push-ups. So we're really hitting that chest. I'm already feeling it. I think you will be too. Let's get right to it. So 1 arm assisted push-ups, what you're gonna do, you can grab a little bench like we have here. Anything that's stable, basically. And you're gonna go ahead and push up primarily with your hand, which is vertical, but you're gonna go ahead and use this as a little bit of an assist here, so. There we go, there's one side, I'm gonna move right on to the next. And we're not quite done yet, because now we're gonna move immediately onto the windshield wiper push-ups. I really enjoy this one, but it's pretty damn hard. So you're gonna take a nice wide grip. As you can see, I'm gonna go down into the push-up position. And then you're just gonna wipe just like this. That's So my hair's a little long, so I get to use it a little bit like a mop. I'll wet it down, I'll put some soap in it, and then I go ahead and clean our floors. That's actually what I do. I start in the corner and I just slowly work my way down. That's how we keep our gym clean. But give these 2 a shot. It's so hard talking after the set because you're really winded, but I'm gonna take my 60 seconds to recover. Brandon's gonna hit his, and we're feeling it, baby, yeah. Hudson's got the hair, I got the beard. Like a little broom. See, I broom it off first, I dust it around, and then that's when Hudson comes in and mops it all up. It's good, it's a good team. We got a whole system, so if you ever need buff dude janitors, give us a ring. Is your chest toast yet? No? Good, because we're moving on to our next superset. It's gonna be chest dips with a knee raise, supersetted with plyo push-ups. With the chest dip and knee raise, definitely very difficult. As you can see, pairing 2 movements up together, much like we did in the first exercise. And with the chest dips, of course, you want to try to lean forward slightly, so you kind of aim your chest more towards the floor. And what you're gonna be doing is letting your elbows flare out as well. You wanna get that nice deep stretch in the chest, and then press up from there. But of course, as you press up, you're gonna have to hold that position and then raise the knees up, lower them,
go into the chest dip, raise up, lower. So immediately it gets very difficult because now you're pairing up a couple motions. You have to hold that position while you do the tuck, back down, get another repetition, so on and so forth. So it can be very, very difficult. Whew. Oh wow. Yeah, not done yet. Gotta do the plyo push-ups. Now the plyo push-ups, as you can see, we set up a couple platforms made out of just some plates. You can really use anything as long as they're the same level. But of course, the lower the platform is, the easier it is. The higher you go, the more difficult it is. We did a body weight video a long time ago where we used chairs. Of course, the chairs are pretty high, so something like that would be very difficult. You have to be very advanced to be able to push yourself into that position. So start with something lower and work into a higher height. But as you can see, once you get down to the push-up position, you're going to explosively press yourself up. And once you explosively press yourself up, you can be catching on the platforms here. And then when you get this position, the top position, you can either walk your hands down and get ready for the next push-up, or you can use something which is essentially like you're decelerating your body. You kind of jump back down, and then what that's really doing is when you kind of come back down in that stretch position, you're kind of building that elasticity, that kind of stretch reflex in there. We're just kind of building that energy up and ready to kind of release it again. So it can sometimes be a little bit easier to get in that groove where you kind of go up, back down, and back up. And once you kind of get in that groove, it can get a little bit easier than just kind of stopping, walking yourself down. Then you have to do it again, walking down, and do it again. So, but you can kind of pick what works best for you. But yeah, wow, these ones are a killer.
Oh, fuck. God damn it. That's the hard thing. Sometimes you just can't do it, but the whole point of this is building up to it. So I got my goal. I was able to bust out 4 reps, which is not nearly as many as I would like to do or we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be doing 15, so I'm gonna take a little bit more of a breather, and then I'm gonna find the strength to get those 15 reps. And even if you can't get the 15 reps, don't beat yourself up too much because it's all a slow building process. Maybe a week from now, maybe a month from now, but you stick with it, you stay motivated, and you keep consistent. I think I missed it by 1. I think that was 14. Brain started to shut down a little bit. Oh man, that's the thing, which is so great about body weight is it works great for just even cardio. Implementing these kind of exercises into your routine can be a great way to switch things up and keep that heart rate really high. Final exercise of this workout is gonna be leg raises. It's gonna be 3 sets, 20 reps, and we're kind of really focusing on isolating the core in this exercise, but it's also been utilized in 2 prior exercises in this workout with the knee tuck and also the knee raise. So it is primarily focused on chest, but we're also showing the core quite a bit of love as well. And honestly, I'm kind of glad we're ending this workout with the leg raises because my chest is pretty pumped. I don't really think I could do much more to that thing without it blowing up. One, that'd be gross. You know, what's hard about these sometimes is you can start swinging. So when you raise your legs up, kind of creates that forward motion, you raise it down, you start going back and forth. So to do something low enough where you can actually kind of like tap your feet on the ground, so when you kind of like raise your legs up and kind of, you start swinging, kind of just touch the ground, restabilize yourself and then keep going. Because once you kind of start swinging too much, it's really uncomfortable. It kind of defeats the exercise a little bit because then you're kind of creating momentum to get your legs up. So keep that in mind when you're doing leg raises. But yeah, definitely an excellent exercise to hit that core. I mean, my core is already
feels like it's kind of on fire. So to end it with this is that much more, you know, buff dudes.
You can't think of anything
Yeah,
else to say.
basically. Yeah.
Buff dudes. There we go, dudes and girls. Finished with the chest only body weight workout. Let us know what you'd like to see in the future. So far we've done back, we've done chest, but keep the suggestions coming and we'll cover another body weight, body part in the next episode. Yes, folks.
Yeah.